Check it out. Man is waiting to kill himself.
Well, as I've been saying for a very long time, they blame Mr. Putin for everything. And they're going to do some crazy stuff real bad to blame him so Nato can step in and do what they gotta do. So my people, I'm telling you, you need to have little stuff hidden away, like some food, canned food, some beans. Have a hole in your backyard, or find out where all these bunker is located someplace in the United States. Because the United States government said they will fight Russia until the last man remains in Ukraine. That means they're going to be fighting for a long time. And they've been training all type of stuff. Aircraft training, ocean training, nuclear training. So, and they're giving all type of weapons to all these people. My question is, why all these weapons? What are you going to be doing with all these weapons? What is the plan? Why are you making more weapons? What's going on? What are you planning to do? Why are you making all these weapons?
There's no hiding place.
So therefore, the God of the Bible have nothing to do with it.
Man is so afraid of himself.
Because everybody is harming themselves. Australia is harming himself, Taiwan is harming, India is harming, Pakistan is harming, United States is building more weapons, Israel is building more weapons. And another thing, nobody is not speaking about the Palestinians. For all the wrong that committed on the Palestinian people. Everybody sit back. It's no big thing. Huh? Those Palestinians need to wake up. You can't fight with no stick and no stone anymore. You gotta do like the other people and what they're fighting with. A man have airplanes and have bombs and you're fighting with a stick and a stone. You're bullshitting. It's not going to work. Because the man have an airplane. You don't have an airplane. You don't have a tanker. You don't have a machine gun. You don't have no ship. And you're fighting with a stone. How you think you're going to win? For 70 years you've been doing that same shit. You gotta think. Try to get what the other people are fighting you with. This way you can put up a fight. And it's the same thing like the United States. Those people are occupiers that live into my grandfather's land that you call Israel. And another thing, you're saying those people were there. Were the white men born in Africa, the blue-eyed white man? So that means God made two people at the same time? The woolly man and the black man? And he put the white man in Israel? And he put the black man through the rest of place, Nigeria, Ghana, Zimbabwe, Congo. No. Stop listening to fairy tales. The white man were not there. I know albino changed from albino to white man. Stop doing that. Two albino people will have black babies again. And maybe slightly how one albino comes out of that tribe. Albino babies come from the waist of the female. By having sex before a certain time. You know, a woman must not have sex in a flower. So let me break it down so you can understand plainly. New word menses or period. A woman should not have sex in her period. It is very hard to conceive into the period time. But it will occur. So try not to do it. Because it is poison of the snake coming out of the woman. I bet you didn't hear nothing I said. It is the poison of the snake coming out of the woman. So you have to be careful. So back to Putin, as I said, that they blame him for everything. And NATO's getting ready. NATO's going to step in. And by NATO stepped in, Putin is not going to play no game anymore. The game is going to be over with. Because all these European countries want to destroy Russia. And China is trying to be a little puppet right now, too. China don't want to fight. China have not fought for years and years. So if they start to fight the United States, I don't know how they're going to win. Because they don't fight nobody. So maybe they will have a hard time. China needs to stick to Russia. Iran needs to stick to China and Russia. And North Korea needs to stick to China and Russia. And Iran. So you can have a balance. Iran needs to be the master of the Middle East, as they call it, the Middle East. He needs to be the superpower. And China needs to be the superpower of the ASEAN country. So we can have a balance. Russia is a superpower, so it don't need to be anything else. So now the United States cannot be going into those countries because the United States doesn't have any land over there. They don't have any country and they don't have any land. So most of those countries are puppets that being host for the nuclear weapon. They're puppets. And the United States is drawing away the ASEAN country from the Chinese. And they cannot see what the United States is doing. They are Chinese. Stop being a fool. The Jamaicans, the Barbadians, the Trinidadians, they're all African. They're black people. Chinese people are not from Africa. They're not African. White man is not African. The Indian is not African. So anywhere you see the black men, they're from Africa. Don't get shit twisted. It's time to wake up and stop letting the white men and the Chinese and the Indian fool us. Time to wake up. They're not our people. Our people is the woolly people. It doesn't matter where they are. Panama, Barbados, Trinidad, Grenada, St. Kitts and Martin, the Bahamas, the Dutch West Indies, the Canary Islands, Africa, Europe, they're African. Read my lip. So when you start thinking proper, you will understand what I'm saying. But if you're not thinking proper, you're not going to understand nothing. You're going to be sitting there wondering, what am I saying? Because you don't know what I'm saying. Like I told you, the word God is 2,600 years old, and you don't know what I'm saying. I'm telling you, it's a dramatic word. It's not an African word, and you don't know what I'm saying. Because you never heard of that before. Do you know many people told me that? I never heard of that. You're not going to hear that because they hide all this shit in the library. And who have the library belongs to the white man. Black man is not going to no library. You don't have time. You need food to eat. You don't have time to go in the library and look up bullshit. It's time to go smoke some drugs. You don't have time to look up anything. You got to get high and beat this woman. So what I'm saying, we got to be careful. And if we don't wake up, black man, I'm telling you. You see what they're doing with Trump? Same thing they're doing with Putin. Same thing they're going to do with the China president. Same thing they're trying to do with Kim Jong-un, North Korea. Because nobody can fight the system. They don't have the power to fight the system. And the system belongs to the white man. And there's no black man out there can change it. And if you can change it, I want to link up with you, black man. So we can have a better way of doing things for our people. Peace. Respect. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Tell a friend.